So friends, let me talk about this thing. Why did I create a religion? So the thing was, there are too many beliefs regarding the religion. All stupid beliefs. That beliefs created all the fear that mean I don't like to experience. So that was happening. So in religion, they teach you, to pray in a certain way that seems like a begging, you know, like if you want something, then you have to pray, then you will get. So conditional. So the divine is unconditional. And why in religion they teach about those conditional things that doesn't even matter. Same thing goes with the law of attraction community. So what they do in spiritual community, they uh, they tell you to apply the condition. If you want to manifest your desire, do certain things, do this and these things. The universe is giving unconditionally. So it's only the human minds that creates the conditions. You know, it's a human mind that's create a condition. As you saw in the law of attraction, some communities say that 369 method, 555, just to get your desires. So in this video, I'm not talking right now about law of attraction or thing, but we will discuss that in some other video someday. Sure. Okay, so one thing was religion enforces the illusion of separation. What was the other thing? Something I have remembered. Okay, so let me tell you what happened after quitting a religion. So after religion, I found that I was going with the flow. I had fear of nothing. You know, they tell you to pray for certain things. If you want certain things, then you have to pray for that. And I see that as if like someone is training you to back from your childhood. I mean, someone is training you. The training of, let's put it this way. So the training of begging starts when you were kid. You have to do certain things, you have to say certain prayers in order to get something. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying I'm not saying that religion is something evil. I'm just saying that just go with the flow. Why don't you accept what is meant to be in your life? The reason why we are in a state of fear and different emotion states is because we have put judgments on them. Yeah, we have thought that this is good, this is bad, all those nonsense we have thought. So what you could do, go with the flow. Yeah, and one more thing. In religions, they teach you that the God is separate. What they will do when you're born, they will show you the photo or the eye statue of a certain human figure, and they will tell you this is the God. The truth is, God comes into this world. He takes the form of humans. Not only the humans, he takes the form of humans, animals, birds. And what happens is, he forgets himself. He gets conditioned. He thinks that he is human. But yeah, there's some point in his life that he realizes that he's a god. So guys, go with the flow. the God is within you, and the God is not some okay. And one more thing. So in religion, that they tell you that God is some object, right? This they tell you God is some form, it's object. Yeah, but yeah, maybe God comes into the world and take the forms. But it doesn't mean that you give your power to someone else. You know, when we are taught to pray to God when we are kids, we were taught in this way, like, yeah, from the state of fear, if you don't pray to the God, you will not get so and so things. So then what happens is, you start to stay in a state of fear. If you don't get this, if you lose something, so this all this is a business of fear. So religion is a business of fear. Okay, so I will talk about this. And the other thing is, they tell that if you do something good, then you will go to heaven, and if you do something bad, then you will go to hell. So what kind of God is this? The God that applies the condition, this is good, that is bad. What kind of God is this? So what I'm trying to say is, once you awaken the God within you, then you don't need other outside God. Let me say that again. Once you awaken the God within you, you will never need the God outside of you. Because God is not something that you are taught. God is something that is felt, not seen. So yeah, you can feel it within you. And you don't need to go to the something or big scholar. You have to say that that person told, that scholar told, that this, if you do this, that will happen, if you do that, that will happen. No, it's not like that, my friends. Go with the flow, accept what is. So all the root cause of all these problems and all this are in the judgments. As when we are young, when we are kids, we were taught that, yeah, this good and bad, all this kind of thing, positive, negative, that are all kind of judgment. And to that judgment, our emotions are attached. So if we are told this is good, we have to feel certain emotion. If we are told that is bad, we have to feel certain emotion. That is taught. That's not our true nature. All those nonsense are taught, and you can unlearn that very easily. It's not that hard. But all you need is your own permission. That's what we call the permission slip. So you're giving yourself the permission to do, yeah, just say yes to yourself. That's it. You don't have to follow these conditions. If you have to want good things, then you have to do certain apply some conditions on you. You have to do certain things. It's not like that, friends. Yeah, so yeah, and when talking about the hell, when talking about the hell and heaven are not a place. They are the state of consciousness, you know. Now, do not say that I have read this somewhere, because I know the truth is within all of us. The truth is within you. The truth is within, me. So we know what is truth. Sometimes what happens is, we are so arrogant that we have to prove this to our ego. And we depend on the books that this is good, this is bad, but the truth is within us.